What's from your opinion on the outside? What do you think is going on with the offense?
With the offense, I don't think anything really bad is going on. I just think we need to find that itch again to just make our plays and do it where it's been practicing since fall camp. You guys all remember. So just think we need to just put our heads together and figure out some kind of way to get us going again. I don't think it's really I won't say it's not a big deal, but it's just something we all just need to work on.
Does this feel like the toughest stretch for the offense since you've been here?
Oh yeah, since I've been here, yeah, this is tough because everyone expects so much. So when you're going into something and everyone's expecting something from you, you just want to go out there and play your best and have your best performance, and that hasn't been happening the past 2 weeks. So we just got to come out and do our thing, and I think we'll be fine.
How do you guys get that downfield passing game going? I mean, is that something you guys have been working on, especially?
I wouldn't say we've been working on it any more than we've been working on it since spring. I think it's just something that, just like I said before, it needs a click. Throwing the ball downfield takes a lot. You know, we have a young offensive line, as you guys know, so you need a great offensive line to make blocks on great pressure on Stanford and Oregon, who both have great fronts. You need the running back to make his fits, you need the receivers running good routes, and you need the quarterback to make a great pass. So it takes a lot to throw the ball downfield, and I think we'll be fine. I think people are making it kind of bigger than what it is. So I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. We have Brett Hundley as our quarterback. We had, I think, 2 offensive linemen starting this past game. And when everything gets going, I think we'll be fine.
Does it put more pressure on you as a receiver when the offensive line is having issues to get out of your break quicker because you know Brett's gonna
be rushing? I wouldn't say it makes us run our routes faster, get on our breaks faster, because if we do, the timing could be off. And Brett does have time. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that, but I know you have more sense of urgency to do it. But I don't want to rush anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think if the offensive line just does their job, receivers does our job, and Brett does his job, I think we'll be fine, which I'm pretty sure we'll do.
How much does it feel like you guys control your own destiny at this point, especially even though you lost 2 games? Does it feel like you guys are still in control?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we had the 2 toughest teams in the Pac-12, and they're both great teams, and we're a great team, and we're going to keep playing great teams. The Pac-12, I think, is no disrespect on SEC. I think the Pac-12 is the best conference in the country. I think the SEC only has 1 team that's really good in the SEC. But so we're going against great competition, and we're going to be fine. We're only going to be fine. We're going to be straight.
What do you guys still need to prove to get there? I mean, what do you guys need to do? What's that next step?
It's not proving nothing. We just need to win games. It's not much of proving anything. We just got to prove that last year wasn't a fluke, and the first 5 games wasn't a fluke, and they weren't. So we just got to go out there and make plays and do what we do. Our defense is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It just takes our offense to click, and once that gets going, we're just going to be a whole nother. This conversation wouldn't be happening. So
is it going to be big to have that kind of confidence boost maybe this weekend, get a good offensive performance going against Colorado?
Yeah, get going against Colorado, who has a good defense too. I'm excited to play against them. You know, they broke my collarbone, so I can't wait to play them. So this game, I'm trying to get at them this game.
I heard a story when you were on signing day or whatever, that you had kind of a last-minute phone call with Colorado's coach and Neuheisel, and you ended up picking Neuheisel. Can you explain that with Colorado and how you almost went there, kind of thing?
I never almost went to Colorado. Let's get that first. Let's get that straight. I was actually gonna go to Miami. I was committed to Miami, and I never had told my mother. Which is kind of stupid. But I did commit to Miami, and it's a funny story. I was signing, and I told Coach Embry I wasn't going. My mom made me call every coach and tell them I wasn't going to the school, which I thought was ridiculous at the time. I don't want to talk to them at all. So I had to call every coach and tell them, I'm not going to your school. I'm not going to your school. And I told Miami that, and I told Colorado that. So Colorado was trying to make deals with me so I could go to their school, and then Miami kept calling me that day, like at least 50 times. Called me to get me to change my mind, and I was set on UCLA. And to be honest, I don't even know why at the time, because we ran the pistol and it was just all bad. But I love Coach Neuheisel and I love Coach Johnson. I had ties there, so I had committed here. And it ended up being a blessing in disguise, because I would have went to Arizona State, but I feel like it was too much like kind of party school, and after you get a degree from UCLA other than Arizona State, it's just something different, you know.
Right.
So I wanted to get a degree from here, but then all the ASU coaches came here, Mazzoni and everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it was a hell of a blessing. And then Coach Yarber had got the job at Tampa Bay, and then he came here. So it was really a blessing in disguise. And unfortunately, I got hurt last year, you know, and I'm just trying to get acclimated with the offense again. I only played 4 games and a half last year. And I'm just enjoying playing. I don't even care about catching the ball, really. I'm just having fun playing, so it is what it is, you know? And it was a blessing in disguise. I'm here now, and I'm having a great time.
The way you guys saw last year end when you lost 2 in a row and then you lost the bowl game, is that give you some more added pressure to not let that kind of slip, especially with having lost 2 in a row this year?
Coach Moore has done a great job of getting us not to think about last year, so we're really just focused on this year. And we're not even focused on those games that just happened, you know? Those games happen. It is what it is. Hopefully we'll be able to play one of those teams in the Pac-12 championship, and that's our mindset. We're not really focused on Oregon and Stanford anymore. We're focused on Colorado, whoever we play after Colorado, and so on and so forth.